Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the semi-final between Kirwan State High and St Patrick's College Mackay, 1v4. The earlier game has already been decided between second and third Ignatius Park taking on Cathedral Rockhampton down in Mackay. The final score there, 18 points to 10 to Ignatius Park, so they are through to the final next week. The winner of this game will meet them there, so it's obviously going to be a bell knocker between these two teams. My name is Michael Nelson. I am commentating for you today. I'm joined beside me Andy Collins. Andy, welcome back, mate. Good to have you back once again.
Hey, Michael. Thanks so much. It's a thrill to be back. Actually excited and looking forward to this game. So we're just about to kick off from the 5-8 for Kirwan.
We'll go through the team list very, very quickly for St Pat's. Team list: number 1, Brady Hazeldine. Number 2, Jordan Watkins. Number 3, Corey Shepherd. Number 4, Toby Strecker. Number 5, James McGowan. Number 6, Bailey Black. Number 7, Henry Vella. Number 8, Braden Johns. Number 9, Toby Thorburn. Number 10, Baden Robinson. Number 11, Ethan Sweet. Number 12, Hugh Arthur. Number 13, Ethan Coco. Number 14, Brady Whitestyles. Number 15, Brendan Izo. Number 16, Blake Kinston. Number 17, Elliot McLeod. Number 18, Bailey Jeffs. Number 19, Tyler Toby. And number 20, Callum Whitaker. For Kirwan, number 1, Therese Woods. Number 2, Jesse Yellop. Number 3, the captain, Clay George. Number 4, Max Haley. Number 5, Dudley Dodoy. Number 6, Harley Taylor. Number 7, Ragsy Wavick. Number 8, Abai Chatfield. Number 9, Tai Barragella. Number 10, Cruz Smith. Number 11, William Ladow. Number 12, Jeremy Nanai. Number 13, Jacob Tai. And the reserves, Ethan Roberts, Tyrone Strickland, Mahani Marangi, and Mia Palvasi. One set out, good set start off there for St Pat's as we're going through those team lists there.
Yep, definitely solid first set there by St Pat's. And Iggy's turn now. I'm pretty sure safety is going to be the name of the day in this breeze from both teams.
Once again, here at Neil Stewart Park grounds in Townsville, the wind blowing over St Pat's shoulders at the moment. St Pat's in the blue, red and white. Kirwan in the red, black and white.
Same scenario as last week, Mick, with the wind behind the opposition to Kirwan's back in the first half. So I'm sure Kirwan will be aware of that and not let St Pat's get away from him in this half.
Oh, great pass out wide there. Dodoy running down the sideline. Steps inside. Try time under the post. Kirwan 4-zip early on here.
Some great speed down the side then from Dudley. I actually watched the schoolboy show in the week, Mick, and saw him score a couple of tries. He's got a lot of speed. And another fella I want to mention is Tyrese Woods. He was, I think, our Hamiso was timed at 39.1 kilometres.
Yep.
Well, I have it on good authority on the GPS. Tyrese came in at 39.2.
Oh, challenge set.
And he's already signed by the Cows, thank goodness.
So Kirwan will be lining up here. That's Harley Taylor will be taking the kick for this one. That'll potentially make it 6-0.
Funny thing about Tyrese Woods, he's never really got into the open last week, so no, frightening.
Iggy Park did shut him down. Kirwan struggled last week, I felt, against Ignatius Park, so they'll be out to make amends this week. They just didn't seem to finish off their sets overly well against Ignatius Park, so we'll see what happens today against St Pat's.
He's got the Johnny Wilkinson stand there.
Kick is successful. 6 points to 0. 3 minutes into this one between Kirwan and St Patrick's. This breeze, we discussed it last week with the strength of it, how much it could potentially set up, and we felt that at the time it was only maybe 6 to 12 points potential, but we'll see what St Pat's can conjure up with this win behind their back in the first half.
Yeah, Mick, I think it's really important they contain Kirwan here. And
little bobble. Looks like Chatfield bringing this one up. Met solidly by St Pat's there.
Yeah, Toby Thorburn there in the hooker role for St Pat's. He's contracted with Canberra, I believe. Very solid hit there.
A lot of these young fellas out there are either already signed by clubs or vying to try and get a signature onto some paper with some NRL clubs to get themselves a bit more experience coming through the ranks.
And there's one of them there, Tai. He was very quiet last week with his running game from 9.
Cruz
but
Smith.
He's had 2 already this week, so I think the message has gone out there.
Taylor puts up the kick. Taken well by the winger over there. Looks like that may have been Jordan Watkins. Did well under the high ball, under pressure too. Good little zippy run there. Looks like maybe the fullback there, Hazeldine. Kirwan look a little bit more enthusiastic than they did last week.
A lot more talking.
Good run there from Ethan Coco. I think, as we were saying earlier on between ourselves, the back 3 for St. Pat's probably the linchpin on the side today.
Definitely the threat, and the number 10, Baden Robinson. So the 10, 11, 12 and 13 for St. Pat's. From what I've seen on the videos, are definitely the danger men. So I expect St. Pat's to be playing on the edges quite a bit today, getting it out to their second back rowers.
Kirwan's forced the error there. Looks like may have been kicked out on the full. Chatfield looks for the offload. Tai there, straight into the defence. A great tackle, that one. Solid hit. Good solid run there by William Ladow. Pushing through. All set for the swing here by the looks of it. Good little play there. Oh, through the gap there. Ragsy Wavick there.
Great footwork.
Brought down quickly though. Oh! We'll see what the call is.
Yep, I think it's a try.
6 to go was the call, and try time.
Well, this isn't the start St. Pat's would have been hoping for with the breeze behind them. And Kirwan coach Todd Wilson will be ecstatic with this start.
Looks like that may have been Cruz Smith that got that try.
There you have it, Jeremiah Nanai, number 12.
Nanai, corrected. He's got the hair up in a little ponytail this time, not flowing locks like normal. It threw me out a little bit there, but yeah, Jeremiah Nanai, contracted with the Cowboys as well, and he's probably been their best player for this season so far in the Aaron Payne Cup.
I think he was the first medal winner for the Aaron Payne Cup.
Yeah, the Michael Morgan medal.
Michael Morgan,
for
that's
the best and fairest Aaron Payne Cup player. So yeah, 10 points to nil at the moment, with kick to come from Harley Taylor. A little bit further out this time, kicking puts almost into that breeze. It's dropped down a little bit at the moment, but if he doesn't time it right, it's going to blow up on him again. Definitely lining up his kick quite well there. Taking a little bit of time. We'll see if it goes over the black dot. Looks good off the boot. And it is good. The score 12 points to nil.
Definitely different kind of start from Kirwan this week to last week. Getting the 6 or 7 on the ball early and pushing it out wide. And also Tai from 9 is run twice already and a lot more involved in the game. I think Kirwan have definitely changed their tactics this week and going to use their core a lot more.
Tai's got some big boots to fill. His family is littered with brilliant footy players. His dad, Roy, who coaches the A-grade side for Brothers here in Townsville, playing against a few of the Mackay teams this season with a lot of the competitions being cancelled. Pop out there at the back. Going to swing wide. William Ladow there. Brought down well there. That's Max Haley to play the ball. Tai and Ragsy Wavick out to William Ladow there. Big shift out to the right-hand side for Kirwan, but shut down pretty quickly there. Looks like George to play the ball. Ragsy Wavick with the kick. That wind's holding it up a little bit though. Taken well, knocked on though. We'll see what happens here. Referee might call it. Nah, no advantage there. The referee, Guy Miller.
Talking to Roy Byer, I went out Saturday afternoon and watched him have a run around in the old boys, and promise you he could still play A grade.
Oh, very much so. Done a few workout sessions with Roy, and
he's doing a great job with brothers out there.
Hugh Arthur there bringing that one up for St. Pat's. Penalty, hands in the ruck there for St. Pat's. A relieving penalty to get them out of that their own half here. Good kick for metres there. 30 metres out, right on the 30-metre line. They're giving him that one. Sets up St. Pat's really nicely here for an attacking set of 6. Let's see what they can do in the attacking half. Ethan Sweet there, good hit up.
He's a good mover.
Good 10 metres
Sweet
there. Flipped over there, but Ethan Coco, another good solid run. Toby Thorburn and half swings it out. Ooh, does well to hold on, pops it out though. Got him on his back there. See what happens now. Couple of tackles to go. Not the best of service there. Good pickup. Long ball. Winger on winger. Gets past Jesse Yallop. Ragsy Wavick and Max Haley bring him down very quickly there. Last tackle. Good little kick inside. Oh, but look at that. Tyrese Woods at the back. Cleaned that up. Read that so well.
Fantastic read by Tyrese Woods there.
Good run there from Max Haley. Jesse Yallop out of half. Got the toe on him, that boy. Travels every day to school and to training from Kungalla, which is, for those that aren't in Townsville, it's about half hour south of Townsville.
Jesse Yallop?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every day. Gets up a little bit extra early to get into school and go to the trainings. These boys train a lot outside of school hours, obviously, so that's commitment for you. Swings wide. Got numbers outside here, Kirwan. Play George out to Dodoy. I don't... Fullback's there. Will he get him? No. Dodoy.
Speed freak.
Oh, and to improve the line, under the post once again.
Mick, that came off the 7 and 6 again. Getting together and pushing the ball wide early for the speedsters to go down the side. Kirwan obviously come with a game plan here to push the ball wide early, and it's working so far.
I know we said it last week that we wouldn't have wanted to be in the change rooms at halftime or after the game in the Kirwan change rooms, but obviously whatever was said to them during the week, it's definitely changed their mindset a little.
I think sometimes they say a loss is good, a wake-up call. I think I saw Cam Smith say that's not true at all, but in this case it looks like it might be the medicine Kirwan needed last week, to a bit of a wake-up call. They were cruising into the finals. Iggy gave them a bit of a slap, and they look like they're back on their game this week. And like I said, the 7 and 6 are doing a lot with the ball. They're getting the ball second, third, fourth tackle, switching it wide, and Kirwan too much pace out wide at the moment.
Harley Taylor lining up for his third conversion of the day. The score at the moment 16 points to 0 with this kick to come. Smack bam in front. You'd have to ride this one over from here.
Yeah, that's a send.
Kicks that one really well. Gave it a little bit of extra measure just in case into that win. 18 points to 0 at the moment. Just over 16 minutes to go in the first half here between Kirwan High and St. Patrick's College Mackay. Winner of this game will take on Ignatius Park next week as they just finish the game before this one against Cathedral Rockhampton, 18 points to 10. So
I'm led to believe, Mick, the format's changed now, whereby whoever wins next week plays the winner from the South Comp.
That's correct. They'll go down there and they'll go into the semi system down there, because there's the three competitions, the couple of competitions down south, 2 competitions down there. And we will take one of the semi-final positions and take on the 3 top teams from down in Brisbane. Pop out the back there. Oh, knocked on though by the looks of it. Yep. Referee Miller has called that one. Game being played in really good spirits at the moment, which is always good to see too. No niggle in there, just two teams going out trying to do what they need to do to win the game. Makes for good footy, that's for sure.
Shame we can't get the fans out yet, Mick.
Yeah.
Packed out here today, but things are improving.
Oh, Baden Robinson driven back in the tackle there. Good little short ball there to Ethan Sweet, driving good post contact meters there.
He's got good leg drive, Ethan Sweet.
Auburn tried to go for the half. Substitution on Elliot McLeod for St. Pat's. Interesting to see what the call is here. Looks like a knock on to Kirwan. So that'll be St. Pat's feed.
Yeah, that was from a grubber from Bailey Black. He got it wrong, but he went straight to the Kirwan boy who dropped it, hence the knock on from Kirwan, and St. Pat's get another set of 6.
14 minutes left in this first half, 18 points to 0 to Kirwan at the moment. St. Pat's in a very attacking position here. They are trying to get in there. I reckon they could crack the line here. Oh, got out. Great
he's
ball.
got it.
What a ball. What a flick pass out to the winger there, James McGowan. Got outside his player. That was Toby Strecker there. He got outside his defender and just drew in that winger enough to get the pass out there to James McGowan. So a great try to St. Pat's.
Yeah, Toby Strecker there. He's got an assist and a really good assist. He showed a lot of pace to get on the outside of his man and then come up with a flick pass. Some good decoy running through the middle there that confused the Kirwan defence and gave St. Pat's their first points for the day.
Good signs because they were probing pretty hard in there, and I could feel they were either going to get across or get a reset on this one. But it's good to see them get over there and have that try given to them. Tough kick though, out wide for Bailey Black. Almost on the sideline there for St. Pat's, this one for Bailey. Definitely going to be a big ask. That breeze, if you use that breeze well, you'll be able to hook that around. Come off the boot, nice. Come off the boot, just to the bit, yep, just to the right of the post. 18 points to 4, Kirwan over St. Pat's.
Coming from a neutral, I'm pretty glad that St. Pat's have got on the board. I didn't want Kirwan to run away with the game there. It looked like it for a second, but that good effort by St. Pat's.
Some height in that kick. Oh, nearly snuck through there, Henry Vella. Threw the little dummy on the inside, and good hit up there from Braden Johns. Compact little fella, he runs hard.
He's nothing of him, but all guts. And
he's got that COVID haircut going on that seems to be getting around the NRL
Shonic,
at the moment.
The Shonic.
Maybe I should try one of those. I had a mullet back in the 90s, but that's about as far as I was ever going to get.
Line it up, Jesse. We're trying to get the whole field again.
Another good tackle there. Numbers in the tackle there for Kirwan.
One step. On the paint, Jesse. Go.
Deep kick down to Therese Woods. Plenty of room though. He's hunting for that little gap and then just lines it up and goes. Driven back in the tackle though. Big tackle there by Ethan Coco and Ethan Sweet. It's the Ethans. Looks like that might have been Jesse Yallop taking a hit up.
Good meters from Jesse there.
Oh, slips through there. It was Tay. Quick play the ball. Woods jumped in the half there. Little kick through. Dodoy could get this one on the... Kept it alive. I don't know enough though. St. Pat's done well to scrub that one out and get the ball back on that one.
Kirwan kicked early there. They're definitely causing trouble on Pat's left-hand side. That seems to be the way they're going this afternoon.
A little bit of a high shot there, I thought, but referee Miller has let that one go. Just a little love tap on the cheek. St. Pat's Mackay struggling to get out of their danger zone here though. Kirwan has settled in. That's the 5th tackle right there. All of about 15 metres they've made so far. Big kick. Ooh. I'd like to see, I think you might see a penalty right here. Yeah. Dangerous tackle, kicking in the kicking action.
Yeah.
But he hit him too hard.
There. Fair penalty.
Let's go, Chris. Great brother.
Definitely didn't look good.
Important
Something they're
set
trying to
here.
really scrub out of rugby league full stop is that tackling the kicker whilst in the kicking motion. There's nothing overly dangerous about the tackle. It wasn't high or anything like that, but definitely while he's in the kicking motion, they've really tried to scrub that out everywhere in any level of football. You don't want there's potential for damaged knees, broken legs, the whole lot. They're really trying to scrub that out very quickly.
I think it's pretty clear, Mick. You just can't attack the legs anymore.
No.
You can have a go at the kicker. You can hit him up around his shoulder area, but legs are no go.
I guess probably to a little bit of defence to the Kirwan player though. It was very late. They were already up on him, so I can see arguments for both. I can see arguments for both sides, but I'm happy with that call. As soon as I saw it, I was waiting to see what the referee was going to call on that one. So I think referee Gav Miller's got that one right in my eyes. Coco plays the ball out to McLeod. Driving, good leg drive there. Good little bit of post contact meters there for St. Pat's. Coco again.
I think they're setting something up on the right here, and they're just pushing left, bringing the Kirwan defenders over, and they might go right in next play or two.
They've got numbers. Oh, tried to push
Not
that
now.
little short pass. I don't know if that was really there. Put him under a lot of pressure there. Hugh Arthur putting that one down. Scrum feed will go to Kirwan.
Sometimes you go back to what works for you, and that the first try from Pats came down the right side. It didn't look too hard, and maybe they should have gone that side again and had another look.
So a couple of other interchanges getting ready to go on for Kirwan. Sweeping at the back, Jesse Yallop. Had a good look. I think he pictured himself scoring in the corner there.
It's a Rocks and Diamonds play, that one. And it's Rocks that time, but he was on the outside of his winger there, and he would have gone 80 metres, but pressure got to him.
Yep, didn't. I think Coach Wilson would be a little bit disappointed with that one. I mean, that's first tackle. I mean, you got to give him points for trying, but sometimes it's just get a couple of settles up and.
I think it comes back to last year a lot too, Mick. They gave him the freedom to when I watched the Nationals last year, they gave Kirwan, the coaches at Kirwan gave them the freedom to spread the ball like that.
Yep.
They had a small team and it worked.
Yep.
And I think they got a lot of confidence in the team.
Hugh Arthur there to play the ball, still pushing through. Cowan drove him back a little bit. Thorburn into half. Coco once again, he's been solid, hasn't he? Just keeps driving and driving and driving.
Busy player. So they're going left again.
Bailey Black there, little jump on the spot and pushes on through. Thorburn driving again, held up there, pushed back.
Okay. Yep, they come out to this right side. And there's
Different
Ethan
one this
Sweet,
time.
he's through.
Instead of swinging to the back like they did the last time.
I think he's got it down, Mick.
No, he's knocked it on.
Okay.
Knocked it on. That was the same movement, but this time instead of throwing to the fullback at the back, they've dropped a short to the second row.
And
It
nearly
went
as
through.
well.
It's keeping Kirwan guessing here. Good tackle there. Chatfield pops it out the back. Dropped it, playing on there. Good work by St. Pat's there. They're not intimidated at all, which is great to see. These guys are getting out there, and they're going medal for medal. Kirwan got a good start on them, but St. Pat's are dragging this one back a little bit. Definitely had a lot of the play in this second part of the half. I think if they can score here, it'll definitely send a warning to Kirwan to say, hey, don't sleep on us.
100%, Mick. I think Kirwan had gone away from their game plan a little bit, and getting some Pats, allowing some Pats to come back into the game.
Jinkin and German around there, Hazeldine. Thorburn trying to go out of half. Coco once again rolls up the sleeves and says, I'll take another hit up.
Coming to their favourite side again.
Vella puts a little kick through. Therese Woods there. Oh, has he called it? He has called it forward. Knocked it on.
That's great. Mixing it up from some Pats there. They went with the ball out the back to the fullback. Then they went to the back rower. Then they went through the grubber. So
they're not letting Kirwan settle in their defensive patterns, which is great football from St. Pat's. Just hopefully they can turn this pressure into points to take him into the half. Got 3.5 minutes to go in the first half here, and I would really love to see St. Pat's get over here. This will really wake Kirwan up and show them, hey, this is not going to be a cakewalk. I don't know whether Kirwan's come in with that mentality, but they're certainly starting to play like that. Oh, good hands, great hands to pick that one up. Could have potentially lost that one or towed through and scored at the other end. So great pick up there. New player on there is Bailey Jeffs.
Well met by Chatfield there.
Coco once again steps back inside, but met solidly in there.
He seems to be in every set.
Oh
dear.
Clay George. I don't know whether to put away the cap yet, but no, they're coming him. He's coming him. Number 3 there chasing him down. Oh, off to Dodoy though for his third. I don't think he's going to be cheeky this time and try and get underneath the post, but great intercept there by Clay George. Yeah, realised that he wasn't going to make it all the way. Typical smart captain as he was. I'll just pass it off to the other boys now and let him finish it off for us. So Dodoy gets his third.
Yeah, he's a speed machine, Dudley. Actually, I was watching Martin Afire last night, scored 10 tries. Was it for Wigan or someone?
Yep. And
similar to that, just speed and just at right place, right time. But 10 tries, quite amazing. I think Vossi said the 10th try was a bit dodgy though, because they were actually starting to look for him. They were playing to put him over, but the first 9 were legitimate.
That will hurt St. Pat's. They were looking quite strong there, but one bad little pass and the score's just moved up. So 22 points to 4 with the kick to come. Harley Taylor with the conversion duties here. Obviously this breeze hasn't played a huge part in this first half that we thought it may have, but not taking anything away from St. Pat's. I think they've been playing some pretty good footy. Like I said, that last try they were a bit unlucky there. It's an intercept try. You can't really put that down to Kirwan doing brilliance. It was just trying to throw a pass in a really tough situation. Probably should have held on to that in hindsight. It's easy for us to say here on the sideline though, but yeah, you'd probably like to retake that pass one more time and not throw it and maybe try and go through himself.
Yeah, the left side, it's St Pat's left side attack seems very clustered and a bit of confusion.
Conversion is good, 24 points to 4.
I think St Pat's coach gets him inside. He'll try and do something, maybe tinker with that left edge. He's got to put someone on Dudley. He's got to cement that spot a bit better because Kirwan have scored all 4 down the right now.
I think the biggest thing for St Pat's to take away from this first half is if they can come out and win the second half, because they've been showing that they've got the skill set to be able to do it, just be able to finish. If they can come out and win this second half, they'll give themselves every opportunity of winning this game, and I wouldn't take it away from them yet.
I think they'll have to starve Kirwan a ball,
yep,
because Kirwan have probably not even had 50% of the ball, and they've scored 4 times already. So St Pat's coming out in the second half. They've definitely got to control the ball, which controls the game. That
is half time, ladies and gentlemen. The score 24 points to 4. Try scorers for Kirwan: Dudley Dodoy with the triple, and Jeremiah Nanai with 1, and Harley Taylor kicking 4 from 4. The try scorer for St Pat's Mackay is James McGowan. We'll be back very shortly with the second half of this game. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. About to get the second half underway. If you've just joined us, 24 points to 4 at half time here between Kirwan and St Patrick's Mackay. The winner of this game will go into the North Queensland Grand Final. They'll be taking on Ignatius Park, who earlier today defeated Cathedral 18 points to 10. That was played in Mackay. So just waiting for Kirwan to come back onto the field to start the second half. Definitely been some great signs for both sides out here today. Obviously the score line a little bit one-sided at the moment, but St Pat's have been playing quite good football to get them into this one. They just haven't been able to quite finish off.
Just one observation, Mick. St Pat's coach has taken the halfback off, Vella.
Yep.
And I think he's still got the 6 out on the left edge, so he must have put someone into halfback over on the other side.
Well, Brady Whitestyles there is on the field now in number 14, so he's a bit of a utility player, so you may find he could possibly slip into that position. Kick off there by Blake Kyneston.
Oh. Good hit up there by Cruz. He impresses me every week. You say he comes from Perth?
That wasn't Cruz. That was Cruz. That was Latu.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but yes, Cruz Smith does come from Perth. Penalty early on.
So Latu's the 11, was it?
Yep.
The 11.
Penalty early on here for Kirwan. Not a good start to the half for St Pat's. Not what you want to really be doing that early on in the second half, giving away a penalty like that. Big kick. 35 metres out from the line. Tai Baragala there. Latu takes the first hit up. Tai in the half there. Throws off to Tai. Good drive there. Good drive. Still going strong. Big post-contact meters there. Coming to the right now. Read well though. Nanai shut down very quickly there. Good read by St Pat's on that play. Tai trying to push across, but St Pat's defence has been quite strong. Tai tried to go himself there, but never really had any opportunity there at all. Taking it back out, held up over the line.
Some great defence by that Toby Thorburn, the 9, for St Pat's there. Can see why he's
swings
on
out the back. Little
Canberra's
kick
radar.
through the back there. Oh, mistake. Cleaned up. Mistake there by the fullback Hazeldine, but cleaned up by Corey. No, penalty has been called. Looks like they may have been in front of the kicker.
Well, there's a let-off for St. Pat's there. They really needed that. Has he found touch? Oh.
That wind really held up that kick
Yeah, I
then.
wouldn't be going for too much distance kicking against the wind. But it's come off.
St. Pat's had a fair bit of control of that, the back end of the first half. So you'd like to see them come out here and get in early. Obviously, that late try to Kirwan was just from an intercept, so not a huge amount that they were doing wrong towards the end of that first half. So hopefully they can capitalise on that momentum that they had to get themselves back into this one. Goulburn out of half. Throws that one to Coniston.
Oh, fantastic tackle by Latu. He's definitely moved into the front row, and he's having a cracker of a game.
At the back. Oh, intercept again, but he's lost it. Clay George just picking them off left, right and centre at the moment. Nearly another intercept.
Did he do the first intercept, Mick? Was he responsible for the first one?
Yes, he was. Looks like there's a player down in the background there for
It
Kirwan.
might be Tai.
No, yeah, looks like Tai might have copped a little bit of a bump in one of the tackles there, but he seems to have dusted himself off. A little bit of the magic water. They should bring back the magic sponge.
I miss the sponge.
I miss the magic sponge. I really do miss the magic sponge. It used to be my highlight as a kid when I was 10 years old, running around on the footy field. Your leg felt like it snapped in half. They bring out the magic sponge and you're back on. You're good as gold.
You just played in a soggy boot for the whole
hey,
game. That's
whatever
fine.
it takes, whatever it takes. So Pat's got the speed here, out the back. Oh, a little bit messy that play there. But Toby Strecker there. Looks like he came back inside and probably didn't really need to come back inside there, but it is what it is. Good solid run there from McLeod.
I think they got to get this Ethan Sweet onto the ball, Mick. He's looks like the danger man for me. Here he is. Yep, there he is now.
Bounces out of that first tackle, but then met by a wall of forwards from Kirwan. Coco, probably been easily their best player so far.
Busy. Okay,
Thorburn searching there. They deserve a try here, St. Pat's. They have not given up on this one at all. I think it could be... Oh, well done.
Six again.
Oh, he's ripped it out there, though.
Oh.
One-on-one strip. Probably winded him a little bit there, falling on the ball. That would have tickled.
I was pretty sure St. Pat's had a 6 to go again there, but
Yeah,
was
well,
that
he did,
one-on-one strip?
One-on-one strip, and looks like Hazeldine may have come up a bit winded on that one. I got winded just watching it, but definitely put his body on the line to try and dive on that ball to get that repeat set of 6. Let's give him a moment to get his breath back here. Hazeldine playing at fullback here, but he's actually the under-15s Queensland halfback as well, so very versatile player.
Be interesting to see if they put him in the halves the longer the game goes. A bit more creativity. They need 20 points.
Quick swig of water and he's back into it, got his breath back. Oh, big hits. Good solid tackle by Thorburn.
He can tackle that boy.
Who was that, Thorburn and
Yeah,
Coco?
he can tackle.
Probably been their two best players. Just been in everything. Cruz Smith there. There's your Perth boy, all the way from
There
Perth.
we go.
Moved, grew up in Perth. Come over to find his opportunities in rugby league. Oh, great tackle by St. Pat's. Huge hit, and letting him know about it too.
Yeah, this
Two of the
Thorburn,
smallest
he's
players.
definitely up.
Two
Yeah.
of the smallest players on the field. That
6
was
and the 9. But
White
this,
Styles and Black there, and letting him know about it. Saying don't run it just because we're shorter on the field doesn't mean we can't hurt you. And he's left Taylor reeling a little bit there. A little bit of chat happening on the field there. You love a bit of that. A little bit of banter. Always good. It doesn't tickle overly nicely
He got
underneath
well
the
met
ribs
there.
there.
Mick. He got
Yeah.
well met. And again, I keep saying his name, but that Thorburn, his defence is outstanding. He's a tough kid.
So obviously, this is the opportunity that St. Pat's really needs to grab by both hands now and try and make something from this set of 6 to give themselves any chance of getting back into this game. 24-4, the score still.
There goes Sweet.
Good tackle there on Coco. What was that? Looks like it may have.
It was Latu. He's done well since going and pushing in the middle there.
Good driving back tackle, but fighting.
Could have been a
Referee Miller
penalty
just,
there.
referee Miller just telling him to move back onto the mark a little bit. See, I let it. My personal opinion, let them go. They've just shortened their own 10, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's only going to make it harder for themselves. That's my opinion.
That's
anyway.
true.
I'm not out there playing though, so it is what it is. But let's get them out there. Let's get St. Pat's in here. I can feel something. They just got to get that right movement. At least get themselves a repeat set of 6 here to get some pressure onto Kirwan.
Goes the up and under.
Not quite deep enough for my likings. Dodoy takes that quite comfortably in the end. Oh, he's lost that. He's lost that. Trying a bit too much in the tackle. Sometimes just take the tackle, fall to the ground, get the quick play of the ball, but then trying to fight through the tackle sometimes. And
I think, to be honest, Kirwan would be in their own worst enemies again.
No,
They did this last week, and they've done it even though they won the previous 3 games. There's a lot of mistakes in their games, and come finals and when they're playing down south, if they're playing down south, they're really going to have to clean up some of their efforts.
St. Pat's in prime position here. Really got to make something happen out of it. Oh, didn't quite get outside. Winger on winger. Oh, Jesse Yallop cleaned him up quite easily there. McLeod takes a hit up. A little bit of a slow play of the ball there. Good cut out. Coco spins. Not quite. Oh, so close. Black to Hazeldine. Just slung around like a rag doll. Oh, geez, that's going to tickle. Yeah, penalty for the raking there. Sort of had flashbacks to State of Origin, Gordy Tallis versus Hodgson.
I'll never forget that. Do you know, going down the left against them, and I honestly think the prize is on the right-hand side. They look so... there's no space down here, but here's Thorburn, goes for a scoot out, dummy half.
Kirwan very tough on...
What?
Oh, ducked under that one, slipped into that one. Oh, yeah, Kirwan offside once again. Got to be careful here. They could end up with someone in the bin if they're not too careful. If they keep doing this to try and slow the play down at all. The big prop, Baden Robinson there, pushing hard. Looks like not quite there, short of the line. Oh, early kick. Oh, I don't know if that was the right choice. Oh, lucky the Wood slipped over there, though, and grounded the ball, so it will be a line dropout.
I think one of the coaches might be feeling the heat from Kirwan, Mick. He's just come up and told us it's a penalty count of 43-16 against Kirwan since this comp.
Nothing but a bit of exaggeration to go too far, though. It's
because he's counting.
I've always been told, don't worry about the penalty count, just look at the scoreboard. And they're ahead, so they just need to focus on the game at hand. Good hit up there by McLeod. Met solidly, though, in defence by Chatfield. And looks like number 15, Tyrone Strickland. Forward pass there.
I didn't see that.
Coach killer.
I didn't see it, but
Coach killer.
refs called it. That's unlucky for St. Pat's. They've had some good pressure, but really they did need to turn that into points.
They've had all the possession in this second half and just haven't been able to make it into any points yet, which is going to hurt them in the long run. There's only just over 18 minutes to go in this one, and they need to get on the board very quickly to give themselves any chance of getting back into this game.
And we've seen if Kirwan get a bit of ball, they normally score. So let's see what they've got here.
Woods searching through that gap. Great cover tackle there by Toby Strecker. Done well to pull him down there. Jesse Yallop taking a run from half just to get himself set. Cruz Smith coming onto the field by the looks of it. Puavasi taking a hit up there. Flat ball at best there. Very messy in the ruck here. Wagsy passes on to Nanai. Good tackle on Nanai there. They've really shut him out of the game so far.
He's actually been very quiet for Nanai, hasn't
St.
he?
Pat's have done really, really well to keep him out of this one. Woods puts the kick through. Oh, spills it up, but Holt regathers it. Good take there by Watkins in the end, Jordan Watkins. Turned 18 a week ago.
It's going to be a long way, 90 metres in this wind. That was a good set from Kirwan, actually.
Geez,
and
those arms are slipping a little bit high up around that neck there. I'm quite surprised they're not calling those ones.
Kirwan's outside backs are really getting the meterage to get up the field. I think
Kirwan eager to get up in defence, but too eager once again. That's another penalty for off the mark, getting off the mark too early. Not getting back on side.
He's going to make touch here. Oh, it's coming at me.
Kick that hard and flat. Right on the halfway line here for St. Pat's. Got to work hard here. They really need to score this set of 6 in my eyes.
Elliot McLeod for St. Pat's there getting a rest. He's had a good 30-minute stint there.
Yeah. Good spin in the tackle there for Baden Robinson. Thorburn out of half. Takes the dummy, takes a hit up himself. Trying to work him over in that tackle, and they've successfully done that to slow the play of the ball down. Second hit up at the 6 there for Braden Johns. Black inside. Robinson, his second hit up of the set of 6 as well. Oh, sloppy play of the ball there though. Oh, great cutout pass.
Oh, he's called it forward. I think that one was
forward
Mick.
again.
They've gone down this left corridor again. I still want to see him go to that right side.
They're trying everything here, St. Pat's, to get across that line, and constant pressure from them, but they just can't seem to crack that defence.
I think they play a lot of their football through the 6, and maybe they could switch him to the other side of the field. He'll have a bit more luck over that side. Halfback's coming back on, so let's see what the coach is thinking here.
Yeah, Henry Vella back on there. Oh, Kirwan here, Jesse Yallop. Got a clean set of heels in. Great cover defence though by Hazeldine. Done well to slow him up there and allow the other defenders to get back in there.
Definitely something in the water at Kirwan. They've got a lot of speed in their team.
Oh, we met well there. Great tackle by Johns. Still got a few extra metres out of that one though for Strickland, but it met well. I don't know if he's played at that. I don't know whether he's going to give a 6 again. No, yeah, he has given it. Woods bust out of one tackle, misses another one. Held up just short of the line. Great tackle once again by Hazeldine. He's been a saving light for him so far in this set of 6. Oh, bust through. That looks like Tay has bust through for that one. That's got to be heartbreaking for St. Pat's there. They've busted their guts so hard for the first 15 minutes of this second half for no result, and then to have Kirwan just come down the other end and put one straight on them.
Beautiful pass, and through score side by number 15, Jacob Ty. Brings the score to 28-4.
Yeah, I agree, Mick. That's a bit of a shame. And I think the scoreline doesn't show the reflection of the game. I think some Pats have probably had more than 50% of the ball. They just haven't been able to execute like Kirwan.
I guess the biggest thing is, though, and I think you hit the nail on the head, the execution. They just haven't been able to crack that defensive line to be able to get the reward for the hard work that they've been putting in. And it's not like they've been making silly mistakes or anything like that. They just haven't been able to cross that line. But then defensively lapse a little bit, and Kirwan just swing it wide and give it to their speeds, the wingers, and they've just got 40 metres or so and then be able to set up from there. They were lucky with that reset. I'm not too sure whether he actually played at that, but it's in the scorebook now, so we can't really go back on that one. But we'll see what happens from here with the kick for Taylor.
And Clay George as well. He's been on that right side of Kirwan's defence. He's the captain of the Kirwan Bears, and he's been solid in defence all day. So hats off to, sometimes we talk about the forward play, the attack, but the defence has been important for Kirwan today, and Clay George probably been the best.
Kick is successful for Harley Taylor. That makes the score 30 points to 4 with just over 12.5 minutes to go in this one. You would almost sadly have to say that that's a game, set, match. But funny things happen in football. We can see what happens from here, but you'd think that Kirwan would now be getting everything ready for next week's game against repeat game against Iggy Park.
4 tries and all the kicks converted in 12 minutes to get an even score game.
Yep.
So I don't think that's happening, but Pats need to finish with some pride here and maybe get 1 or 2 tries at least.
And I've watching all the games throughout the Aaron Payne Cup this year so far. Kirwan is notorious for sort of going asleep at the back end of the second half when they've already convincingly won the game. They have a tendency to drop off.
And they're not going to get that luxury next week or if they proceed further in the comp.
Another big bustling run by Jacob Ty there. Harley Taylor, Cruz Smith taking another hit up. Ty in at half there. Wavi Ragsy. Ragsy Wavick there. Good kick, good take by Hazeldine. Found a little gap there. Spins out of the first tackle, but met solidly by Harley Taylor there. Still a lot of talk in the defensive line there for Kirwan, which is good to hear.
Definitely impressed with the 11 for Kirwan today. Latu, heavy work rate today. Had a cracking game.
Johns, great run there. Great run from Braden Johns there. Deserved a little bit more out of that. Another good run there. These guys are not going away.
No.
They're not going away at all. It's a never die attitude, and I love that in schoolboy football. Oh,
that's a good take by Dudley.
Done well to keep hold of him there, Corey Shepherd, though. He was trying to break out of that tackle. George, great run up there. Just giving the forwards a little bit of a break. The backs are getting in there and having a crack.
I just hope that's last 10 minutes we can get to see Tyrese Woods in a bit of space. I'd like to see him crack.
You've been hanging out for the last 2 weeks for that, haven't you?
I just want to see him in open space.
See what happens here for Kirwan. St. Pat's have done well to hold him here. Inside the 40. Jordan Watkins there. Tried to take it on the full, but bounced nicely for him. He was able to get it on the... Not what St. Pat's wanted. A mistake there. $30 points to 4. Just over 9 minutes to go in this one. This game could go either 2 ways. It could end up being a chess match, or it could end up becoming a cricket score here, and we're not too sure which way it's going to go, because Kirwan have not really been as dominant as they probably should be.
Well, I think the coaches are going to go away and say, yep, we won, but we've got a lot to work on. We've got a lot. This Kirwan team have put 30 points today. They could have put 50 if they're playing well. They are really
great tackle there. Great tackle by Strecker.
Their potential for sure. Yet.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from St. Pat's. So they've been playing quite well.
True,
they've been playing bloody good footy here, and they've really shown it. I mean, yes, like I said, there's been, they had an intercept try, and then the lucky repeat set of 6 in that last try as well. So take those 2 tries away from them, and St. Pat's are still in this one. So, been a little bit unlucky at times, but they've worked really, really hard, and I really want to see them get a try at the end of this game to reward their hard work that they've been putting in. But keep them out here will be a good start, though. Wavick there. Looks like he may have screamed across, squeezed on there. Yep. Ragsy Wavick with the try there. PNG boy, born over in PNG.
Oh, I just love his name.
Yeah.
Ragsy Wavick.
Yeah.
He's going to be either be a car racing driver or NRL player with a name like that.
Well, he's
He can
contracted with the
become.
Cowboys, so keep that name in mind, ladies and gentlemen. You may hear it in the future, and he's pretty handy on the keyboard too, apparently. Rattle off a few tunes in there. Might bring the keyboard next week, see if he can play some Beethoven for us or something like that.
It's going to be a tough 8 minutes now. Last that 7.5 minutes for St. Pat's. They really, like you said, and we keep saying, they've had a good, decent crack today. Hasn't gone their way. But they can go away with their heads held high, knowing that they give it their all, I think.
Definitely.
Mick, they're taking Tyrese off. I won't get to see it again. Have to come back next week.
Looks like he pulled up a little bit lame there in the.
He's taking his time with his kick.
Taylor lining this one up. No, didn't allow enough for the win on that one, and no good. The score 34 points to 4, 6.5 minutes to go in this one. It's his first miss for the day, so he's kicked 5 from 6 so far.
Yeah, pretty big halves, Kirwan. Got the 7 and 6.
Yeah, quite tall.
Yeah.
Hopefully St. Pat's can force an error off the kickoff here, give themselves a little chance. That's a good kick. Well, they've let it bounce. Not something that you always like to see. You don't want to see Chatfield run on the ball like that, though. I would want to be in front of him to try and make a tackle on that one.
He's playing with a sore shoulder too, but you wouldn't know it.
Smith. Been very well disciplined, St. Pat's today too. They haven't given away a lot of silly penalties or offsides or anything like that. They've worked really hard to get onside. A little bit short there. We'll see if they get pinched here. Yep, there it is.
Good call, Mick.
I've missed my calling in life, I'm telling you.
I think you have.
Commentator extraordinaire, referee, caller.
So where to for teams like St. Pat's? Is that their season now, or do they carry on?
I don't know. I'm not too sure what's happening with the Confraternity Shield this year. They are 5-time champs with the Con Shield, so I'm not sure if that's happening this year, if it's already happened. It has already happened. There you go. I've just got the nod. So probably not too much. Not too much happening more from here. They might have some local games against some of the local schools around there. The second tier competitions and stuff like that. They may still have some games down there. A lot of these boys, they'll be playing local footy. They are playing local footy down at Mackay. So Brothers Townsville have been going down there and playing against some of the teams from Mackay. So in their competition. Ragsy once again. Pushing hard. Spun. He spun out of that one. I don't know if he's got that down. He might have. Yep. There is the try. It's a double for Ragsy Wavick there. Spun out of that tackle late as he was falling to the ground.
Yeah, I think St. Pat's probably want this game to be over with now.
Yeah. The downside of this, though, is like we've said and we keep saying it, they've played really hard footy today. It's just going to be a really tough bus trip home for these boys. They should be able to go home holding their head high. They haven't given up. They've kept trying and trying and trying. They just come up against a side that was hurting from last week's loss against Ignatius Park, and sadly these guys were there on the receiving end. But it's not. It's one of those things. I mean, they'll learn from this and they'll build on it.
Definitely, but I think Kirwan just had a few too many guns in the side in the end. A bit too much speed on the edges as well, and definitely if you give Kirwan some ball, they'll put points on you. So any team watching this will definitely do their homework and try and starve Kirwan at the ball, because they get frustrated. If they don't get the ball, they get frustrated, and you can play them out of a game.
Harley Taylor lining up for this one.
I want another game, Mick. I've got to go back to work. Can we make another game up? You going back to work?
Yep, definitely am. After this one, oh, he's pushed it out. Not quite enough. 38 points to 4. Just under 3 minutes left in this one, ladies and gentlemen. I think the writing's definitely on the wall now. It'll be next week's grand final in the Payne Cup will be between Kirwan State High School and Ignatius Park, who beat Cathedral Rockhampton earlier on today. Avenged their loss from early on in the season, where Cathedral gave Iggy Park a little bit of a touch-up in that game. And Iggy Park come back and sealed the win in the other semi-final played before this one today. And that game will obviously lead into the big game next week between Kirwan State High School and Iggy Park again.
Iggy will be going into it pretty confidently after
Definitely.
what they did to Kirwan, and was it last week, wasn't it?
Yep.
And I still probably think Kirwan...
Good little short ball there onto Marangi.
I still think Kirwan will be favourites, but...
Well, the
be a
defending
very,
champions,
very good
defending
game.
national champs. Obviously, there'll be no nationals this year.
Is there officially
shot
no
then?
nationals?
No nationals this year, so it'll
Oh.
just be state level. A little bit of a high shot there
Well, I
on
guess
Harley
Kirwan
Taylor.
get to keep the nationals for 2
Well,
years
that's
then.
it.
That's a
That
bonus.
could be it. I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah.
Another year that the trophy gets to stay up here, so it is what it is. Another player down in the background there for St. Pat's. Looks like it may be Bailey Jeffs.
Yep.
Looks like it might be an issue with his knee there. It's the way he's lying in that. Pretty big skillful player, Bailey Jeffs. He actually kicks goals as well.
What position does he play?
He's a prop. He's playing prop
Okay,
or second row, but can handy kick too. So just checking it there. Looks like a little knee injury there. That's not always going to be a comfortable bus ride home.
A lot of these kids will change their positions over years. I remember hearing a story. Paul Harrigan was a winger at 18. So
Yeah, well, anything's possible. I mean, look at Orbison for the Roosters. I think he's played in every position on the field.
fantastic footballer.
Getting the respect that he deserves. Just getting applauded off by all the players there. It's never a nice feeling. I've sadly been lucky enough to do my knee, and it's not a nice feeling.
No, I done mine as well. I think we all get one, don't we?
Pretty much cut my career. That there wasn't really a career anyway, but it cut my career short. But you never like to see young fellas having to get carried
I don't
off
think
like that.
he's not done his ACL or anything.
No,
has he?
it's hard to tell. Just a bit
Twisting.
bruising there, but we'll see what happens. But yeah,
Well,
I guess moving on to next week, Kirwan High, Iggy Park. It's the local derby once again, and obviously North Queensland bragging rights. It'll be if whoever takes that one out wins the Payne Cup, and they'll go down to the state finals to take on the other cups down there, and hopefully they can
I
bring
think
home the big one.
yeah, and if you follow the Townsville Bulletin through the week, there'll be some stories on Iggy and Kirwan players.
For
So
sure.
there'll be some good reading.
Well, big thank you to News Corp for making all these live game streams possible. Make sure you let all your friends know about it if they want to watch the game next week, just to get a subscription to the Townsville Bulletin or your local News Corp paper in whichever city you live in. And as part of your subscription, you can watch these games as well. So Kirwan not holding up here. There's Marangi there taking a hit up.
She's got great footwork for a big fella.
Taylor onto Wagsy. I'm giving him a new name now, Wagsy.
Wagsy.
Not
yeah.
Ragsy Wavig, just Wagsy. I'm
That'll
just sort
do.
of
I like
shortening it up. Oh, very close here again, Kirwan. Can they get one in before the hooter? Oh, sloppy pass there. Probably wasn't necessary. Cleaned up nicely though by St. Pat's. And good meterage to return that one there. Hazeldine. Johns
Oh,
once
good hit.
again. He has not stopped all game. Oh, McLeod. Kirwan are hitting just as hard as they were at the start of the game as they are now. I'm aching just watching this. Some big, I don't know if you
Yep,
can hear it through the
another one.
mics at home, but the contact on some of these tackles is just unbelievable. Little kick over the back. I don't know if I would have done that. I
Here's
probably would have just
Dudley.
held on and taken the tackle, giving him another opportunity. There's the hooter. Dodoy pushes off. He's done in there. They've brought him down. Ladies and gentlemen, that is full time in this semi-final game between Kirwan State High School and St. Pat's. Final score, 38 points to 4 to Kirwan State High. They will be off next week to take on Ignatius Park in the grand final of the Aaron Payne Cup. St. Pat's can walk away with their heads held high, though. I know the score was probably blown out a little bit towards the end there, but they definitely they gave Kirwan made them answer some questions. That's for sure.
Yep, 100%, Mick. And thanks again for inviting me along this week. I'm coming next week whether I'm invited or not. So I don't care if you get a new commentator or a good one. I'm coming. I'm going to sneak through the gates somewhere. I'm looking forward to Iggy v Kirwan. But yeah, I agree with you. St. Pat's can hold their head up. Don't even look at the scoreboard because that's not a true reflection. Probably towards the end it looks like it is, but St. Pat's were in that game for long periods.
Just couldn't quite convert it, but
No,
they'll take a lot out of this game, and the coach will be happy with them. Hopefully it won't be a somber bus ride home to Mackay.
Yeah, and I don't think Kirwan, they got experienced coaches. They won't be getting carried away with today. There was plenty in there for other teams to say, well, there's opportunities against Kirwan. Starve them of the football, and they get a bit panicky and frustrated.
Well, no worries. Thank you very much, Andy, for coming along. Andy Collins, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Nelson. It's been a pleasure once again to bring you this game today. Big thank you to the team from Omni Titan as well for making all the footage possible for News Corp.